Hi Leo, this is your reading for August 2017. This is a general reading and will probably not resonate with all of you out there. I just want you to also watch your moon and rising sign videos to give you a better idea of what August has in store for you. And if one of those doesn't make sense, just kind of combine them all because that will give you a better idea of what's to come. For this reading, I am using the Raven's Prophecy Tarot by Maggie Stiefvater, also the Handel Tarot deck by Herman Handel, and the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I want to thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that stuff, commenting on all of the videos that I've done so far. It really means a lot to me and I really enjoy reading what everybody writes. Also, another kind of disclaimer here is that I tell you what I see, feel, hear, whatever comes in through any of my senses I share with you. I don't change what I'm getting. I just reiterate exactly as it comes through so that the message doesn't get lost along the way. Sometimes things aren't always super positive, but that's life, and I want you to be prepared for what might be coming your way. So, Leo, let's see what August has in store for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So to start things off with, I'm going to say that it looks like this is a time of completion for you in August. Some of you may be celebrating your birthday the start of August, and it looks like this is a really good time for you to wrap up some things that have been going on in your life over the last little while. To start with, we have the Tower. And it's paired with the Eight of Cups. So it's definitely time that you are walking away from something. You're probably moving residences or you've recently moved, but it looks like I'm thinking that even if you have recently moved somewhere, there is going to be another move for you coming very soon. It looks like you're walking away from a part of your life that no longer fits into what your plan actually is. So that's probably why the change of residence. You may have just started a relationship with someone and moved in with them too quickly, realize this isn't for you, so now you're walking away from it because it's just not working. This could be a change in career as well. So if you've just started a job somewhere, you may be leaving because it doesn't feel right to you. But to me, this is more a place of residence, where you live, where you spend all of your off time. So it feels like you're kind of saying goodbye and maybe cutting ties with the person or people that you currently reside with. Now, moving forward into about the second week, give or take, of August, we have the Nine of Swords. And it's paired with the Queen of Coins. Now, normally the coin suit is representative of an earth sign person, but automatically what I'm getting from this is that this is representative of you. I don't know whether maybe you've been feeling like you deserve to have the best of everything, or you've been accustomed to getting the best of everything. But in this case, I think that I don't know what's going on here, but I feel as if there are parts of you that are going to be uncovered and maybe some secrets about you that you've shared with someone or some people are actually going to come out. There are parts of you that maybe you've been trying to keep hidden from others that are going to come to the surface and they're going to be known to the public. And where you present yourself maybe as someone who is um, very financially stable, you have it all together, you're very diplomatic, you have everything going for you, that might not be the case. And that may be something that you allow people to believe in the way that you live and the lifestyle that you lead. But it's going to become apparent that that's not actually who you are and what you are representative of. Now, going toward the end of August, we have the Nine of Cups, which has also been known as the wish fulfillment card. And it's paired with the Ten of Wands. So it does really look like things are kind of coming together toward the end of August for you. So it might be a rocky start to the month, but somehow I really feel as if there's somehow some sort of negotiation or court case happening here. Um, this is why kind of all of these secrets are coming to the surface. There's going to be a change of address or residence. But things are going to go in your favor. I don't think they're going to be completely what you want them to be, but that's just the way that you're feeling right now. Once things actually settle, I think you're going to realize that it was for the best that you didn't get everything that you're asking for, because it would have been too much. I think this is a time for you to restart, kind of push the reset button, and start living an authentic life instead of the life that you can't sustain on your own, we'll say. Finally, toward the end of August and into September, we have the Page of Wands. Paired with Judgment. So I think you may be getting some news that you don't necessarily want to receive. And the news is going to be coming from someone that is under the age of 35, could be male or female. But the feeling that I get from this is that this is someone who is kind of standing on their own and making things work for themselves. And maybe you are trying to piggyback with them. Maybe that's the residence that you're trying to get into. And they're going to say some things to you that maybe hit home and that you don't want to hear. But it'll really shed a light on who you are and who you've been, or who you've been trying to be. So it's kind of a convoluted month for you, Leo, because there are a lot of things coming to the surface. There are a lot of changes happening, and you may have to really be taking a good look at who you are and who you've been, we'll say, pretending to be for a really long time. So you're going to have to really take a look at your identity, who you want to be, who you've been, and where you're going to go from here. So yes, there will be a change in residence or a change in some place that you spend a lot of your time. And people are going to figure out who you really are. But it's going to be to your advantage that this all happens. So keep that in mind when you feel like things are falling apart. Know that it's going to work out for the best. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few cards from the Handle Tarot deck and from the Life Purpose Oracle cards for some clarification, validation, and additional information for you. So, the life purpose cards I'm kind of using as an idea of a theme for the month for you. So, even though yes, they could represent your overall life purpose, I'm really concentrating on the fact that this is what the theme over the next 4 weeks is going to be for you. So, the first card that comes up is Daughter of Wands in the East, which is the Princess of Wands or the Page of Wands, as we've seen here. And it's paired with body work. I think that there is a lot that you have to learn from this person that is going to be almost, it feels as if this is going to be a very blunt conversation, and this person, it could be a literal daughter if you do have a daughter in your life. But it could just be a younger sibling. It could be a coworker or colleague or a cousin or a friend. It feels like someone that is close to you and knows you really well and has just kind of had enough. Um, they know you for who you really are, and they see that you're being um, very, there's detriment to yourself, to your health, to your body, and they're just trying to help you in what they're saying. Um, so this might be a good time. You may also have kind of let yourself go in some sense. Maybe you've put on a little weight lately, or maybe your health hasn't been so good. So this really feels as if whatever news or words you have with this younger person is going to lead you to really work on yourself inside and out. So, yes, it may hurt. Please be prepared for some harsh words coming your way. But know that it's going to lead you to a healthier life and a healthier lifestyle. From there, we have the Seven of Wands. And it's paired with children. So again, this concept of maybe a daughter saying things to you that you don't want to hear comes in. The Seven of Wands is about having courage, um, hearing what has to be said, and taking it in and learning from it, doing what you need to do to rectify the situation. There may be some defending of yourself, but it has to happen. I think that this is really a turning point in your life, and you really have the potential to make the changes that you've wanted to make, maybe stopping the cycle of whatever it is that's been going on. And whoever it is that's bringing out, I don't think that this daughter or this younger person is going to be bringing all of your secrets to the surface. I think that's more of a private conversation. But whoever this is that you're moving on from is the one that's going to be bringing things to the surface. So this is where you're going to have the courage to move forward, um, and be able to face it. Not, if the things are true, don't deny them, accept them as your decisions or your faults, and move forward. Um, and maybe don't bring your children or younger people into this situation. So if someone is saying a lot of bad things about you, don't ask your children to get involved in that. I don't think that that's the way to get ahead. It's just kind of confirming what this person is saying about you if you decide to do that. Finally, we have the Seven of Cups. And it's paired with career change. So the Seven of Cups, again, is this whole idea of an illusion of success, an illusion of who you are and who you want to be. So it really is time to make the changes in your life. As I said at the beginning, it could be a change of residence or a change in career, though this really does feel as if it's a change in residence. Maybe you are changing location for your job. Maybe the career is changing, staying the same, but the location of it is moving. Maybe you're going to be working from home. Maybe you're going to be transferred to a different office. But the fact that it's paired with the Seven of Cups tells me that maybe your boss is seeing something in you that's not, maybe you're presenting yourself as being a very successful, very competent top salesperson, for instance, when in reality you're kind of in the bottom 10%. So your boss is making the changes so that you can actually build yourself up. So stop living in the illusion of who you want to be and actually become that person. Don't rely on other people to get there yourself. So, Leo, it looks like you have a lot of hard work ahead of you for August. I think that it can work out for you if you kind of look on the bright side of all of the stuff that's going on. If you would like a private reading, you can email me at traveler with two L's 1230 at gmail.com, and we can set up a date and time. And I just want to let you know that the bookings are going into about mid-September right now. So if you would like a reading, I would suggest you reserve a time slot now, because the wait list is getting a little bit long. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic August and can work your way through any bumps and hurdles that come your way.